starting pitcher, Garrett Cole. What do we need to know here?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Ready to go? Here's C.J.
Leading off the
Abrams to
afternoon
hit.
for Washington, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
And that misses. And we're underway.
No strike.
And a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And an easy out to start the game. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz.
Let's go, Coltrane.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. And that's way high. And the count is 2-0. There's a strike. And it's fouled away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Wood.
James Wood, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one ripped. That's back. Into the second deck and gone. Kiss that ball goodbye. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Two out, space is empty. Hard hit left side. Over to Goldie. That's out number 3. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. And on the mound in this one, Mackenzie Gore.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, he'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Anthony Volpe, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cruz. And there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Wood makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Aaron Judge in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is down low.
No, outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is even 2-2. That one missed.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Bellinger up to hit. Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, that's a nice job of moving that runner up into scoring position. It's not the most common way of getting it done. Probably a little painful, but now we'll see if they can cash in.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Two on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Cruz going back, hauls it in on the warning track. So they strand a pair. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. It's the Nationals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, second inning set to go. Josh Bell at the plate now. back to work. And that one fouled off. Just missed. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
2-1.
Way high there, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
That misses the zone, and it's a full count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Luis Garcia. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
Ball, no strikes.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
That's off the mark, and now 3-2.
Full count.
Stays alive. Swing and a chopper out to short. On to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, Keibert.
2 down, base is empty.
Ruiz.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next to hit, Jose Tena. That one pushed to the left and foul. Ruiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nationals leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Hit in the air, left field. Wood. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Paul
Goldschmidt now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one fouled hard the other way. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike
No
one.
ball. One strike. Ball one.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Young grabs it on the run. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back now in the Bronx, and stepping in is the speedy Jacob Young. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Grounded out his first time up. Abrams, an all-star a season ago, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2019.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
1 down, base is empty. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So 2 down now, and here is Dylan Cruz. On the ground, and foul ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Cabrera.
Right through there for a strike.
That's a ball.
Hammer, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You
Now
often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, could be 2. To second, Abrams. And they'll just get the 1. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
13,
fly to left his first time.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
No.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Runner on at third, 1 gone.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the
The
offensive
right
side of the
fielder,
game, right?
number
I mean, missed
Aaron.
opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third with 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Judge in the box now. Takes strike 1. Volpe on third with 2 out. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now he's fallen behind Judge. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Start of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, James Wood.
29, James Wood.
Fastball for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one missing inside. Next one is off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. And brings it in at the wall.
tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fouled off left side. Singy 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, Boog, this guy's got a special eye for the fastball. He's just capable of taking away a big part of the pitcher's game.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me. He said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And that just misses. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. 0 for 1 so far.
Garcia.
He swings and fouls one off.
Let's go Yankees.
2 outs. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Dominguez settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. So 1 left for Washington, but they lead it 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom 4, here's Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First offering in the dirt. High fly ball down the left field line. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here's Stanton now. And fouled off. Man at second. And that one fouled off. And he chases that one. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The catcher,
and up next for New York, Austin Wells. Fly to left his first time. And the sweeper is off the plate. Late swing, foul to the left. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a count 1-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Slider misses outside. This one in the dirt. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The left fielder,
Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. That one misses, and the count's even at 2. Popped up. And that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. And it remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, K-Bert Ruiz. Cole back to work. And that's outside.
1-0.
Out to short, Volpe. Whips it across.
He's out.
One away here in the fifth.
The third baseman, number 8, Jose Tena.
So up next, Jose Tena. His first at bat was a strikeout.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
That's down and in.
Full count.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Foul.
And that drops foul. Three-two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone.
Now
We're seeing more
the center
fastballs
fielder,
in that
Jacob
location. Hitters,
Young.
especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Over to Goldie. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Washington, but they're on top 1-0. Back in New York,
Leading
bottom
off
of the
for
inning,
the
and
Yankees,
stepping in for the
the third
Yankees,
baseman,
Oswaldo
Oswaldo
Cabrera.
Cabrera.
And that skips in the dirt. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Long run, nice grab. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an
Now
outfielder.
batting,
Got to put it into
shortstop,
his
Anthony.
highest gear and go a long way to track that
Volpe.
one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Volpe now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that pop hand to work on time.
And there's a foul ball. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence,
batter,
he hadn't seen that
13,
curveball at
second
all.
baseman,
How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now a chance for Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. This one lifted in the air, left field, and it drops in. And that extends the inning.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swings through that one for strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1. And that is out of play. Chisholm leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Judge rips that one. That's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That's in there. Strike one. Two on, 2 outs. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Going, gone. And it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 3-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say we got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Mackenzie Gore won't go any further, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Pitching change here, Lucas Sims.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So 2 down, and here is Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 in this one. Went with the sweeper for the strike. Out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in New York, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, C.J. Abrams. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Come on, Yankees.
Ball to strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Off the mark there. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
And now it's going to be Dylan Cruz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe whips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 29, James Wood.
Up now for Washington, James Wood. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Wood, 22 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. Late on that fastball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one the other way. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He doesn't flinch at all with the front shoulder, stays nice and close behind in the count, and hits this ball beautifully.
Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells makes the catch, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees 3, and the Nats 1. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. That one's in there. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 68 looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Brixey getting loose as well. Next pitch is outside. And strike 2.
1-2. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2.
Goldschmidt.
Hit in the air, right field. Cruz. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 24, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. There's the strike. And the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Wells stands at first with 1 out. Ball
No.
one there. Look out!
Time.
And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Now batting,
And
the
next
third
for New York,
baseman,
Oswaldo Cabrera.
The bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. First
No.
offering, and it just misses.
One ball.
Could use a ground
No
ball
strike.
here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And there's a curve through for a strike.
One ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really
One
tardy
ball,
on that
2
fastball.
strikes.
Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That's inside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And here is Anthony Volpe. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Yankees up by 3. Just off the outside part of the plate. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The batter, number 13.
So digging in, Jazz
Second
Chisholm
baseman,
Jr.
Jazz
1 for 3.
Chisholm Jr.
First
Ball.
pitch,
No,
and
that's
he
it.
just misses. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one almost got him. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that one is inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he hits a ground ball right side. Garcia tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7, and now the DH, Josh Bell. Foul ball there. Movement in the Yankees pen. Fernando Cruz appears to be getting loose. Weaver also getting ready. Next pitch is outside.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The next pitch misses, and the count's full.
Full count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
So up next, Luis Garcia. First pitch misses. Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The Yankees leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. This one popped up. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher K-Birds.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, K-Bert Ruiz. And that misses. 1-0.
1-0.
That's through there for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And that's in the dirt. Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Zach Brixey comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score
66.
right where it is.
Zach Brixey.
3, 4,
Leading
5 due up for the home team. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Judge.
Ball 1, no strikes.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And another ball. And that one is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That's to third, and that's just foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Up the middle. Over to Lowe. Out. Judge out on the play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yankees 4 and the Nats 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Fernando Cruz.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Now the third baseman,
63.
Jose Tena. The Nats in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. And a foul ball. And a 1-1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
1 down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, shortstop, CJ.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Back to the top of the order now, and here is C.J. Abrams. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singy. Blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. Popped in the air, left field, and that'll do it. Nationals leave 1, and they trail it 4-1. Bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
Brixey back to work. And there's the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just off the outside edge.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
On the ground to third. He gets there with the slide. The throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it requires going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
Let's go, Yankees. Show how it's done.
And downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gets to it on to first.
That's an out.
In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third
The left
strike.
fielder, number 24.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
And there's a ball. And that one wrapped foul. Two down, nobody on. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 2-1.
Strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. And that is gone. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Oswaldo Cabrera getting ready to hit. To third, Tenna. Slings it across. And that is the inning. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. And now up for Washington, James Wood. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Cruz, in his third season, he features a splitter, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. And that one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 5-2.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Fernando Cruz out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Yankees.
The
closer summoned from the bullpen,
Number
Devin
38.
Williams.
Save opportunity
Devin.
for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. That's a strike. And he pumps in a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's Josh Bell. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Bell.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Garcia stands in now and watches strike 1. Williams is just 1 strike away. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.